What's up, guys? Woo! Yeah, you can choose a Grand Company today. Should be awesome. Do have the little cinematics for each place to go through still. I was going to go through... I don't even know what that is. I was gonna start here, but I have to come back here, so I'm gonna end here. Start in Gridania. Then do... Luminsa. Then go there, and then wherever we end up. What the fuck quest have you got, Toya? Oh, okay. Destruktikus, is it not? I've been following your exploits with great interest. You have served Luminsa well, but I believe your greatest accomplishments are yet to come. It is with such lofty expectations that I would grant you passage beyond Giradania's own White Wolf Gate. Take this pass and show it to French Mutai. Mutai? I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. The Gatekeeper. Gird yourself well for the battle to come, and I am sure that news of your deeds will reach me again before long. I'm sure I need to do that for some reason. Oh, there's another one, but that's to be a carpenter. The house that Death built? What? I need to go to Old Gridania. It's a plus though, so I have to do it. As a glut of gossip he has been dying to share with someone. Okay. If you're poking around looking for work, you must be an adventurer too, am I right? You won't find much here, I'm afraid. Seems the only thing people talk about these days is that nasty bit of business down near Issamhar. Surely you've heard of the stories of a strange portal suddenly appearing in the ruins down there? Hey, don't give me that look. I'm only telling you that I overheard from the whalers. They say on the other end of it is some sort of labyrinth. The thing is, every time they go down there to map the place out, nothing is the same. A mystery if I've ever heard one. Frankly, I'm more than happy to let it stay a mystery. Strange apparitions, booby-trapped corridors, going down there is nothing short of suicide. Still, the prospect of treasure is awful tempting. Don't take my word for it though. Head down to Issamhar and you can hear it straight from the Chocobo's mouth. Alright. I fucking don't know where Issamhar is. But I'm gonna go talk to that person, and I've got to go to Old Gridania, whatever, fucking words. Oh god. Alright, it's Leatherworker. I want to be a botanist. I want to be a lancer. The fuck? Over there, I'm just blind. Wow. Yeah, they were all nothing I need to do. Until I want to learn those skills. Oh, this looks fancy. Oh, I can talk to you? No, I want to tie her up. Oh, there. Cutscene!
I lost my son to the calamity.
The three seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Such pleasant party talk. God, I look dumb.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest.
You're supposed to automatically... Alright.
Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand,
It got it.
the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and
Oh, who are
blessed
they?
by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer.
Sure.
The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
I can't shake the feeling that a place that has
In
2
accordance
snakes
with
as
the
its
will of
thing
the elementals,
is a
we
bad
have
place.
embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves. Nor
Emblem
for
is the
us.
word I was looking for.
Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought
Fucking
its
that
war
person
of
just looks
conquest
shocked.
to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
Good for you.
"5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano.
It is Cartano. I have been saying it
Would
right.
prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice.
Like, you just... Like, if you hadn't picked snakes, maybe, but it just screams evil.
Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering.
I don't even know what they are.
Test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Indeed.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on that
high
bloody
roads without
Ixal.
fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
I have to sit through 2 more of these, and they're going to say pretty much the same thing.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
She brings up a good point. I like the little goggle things on their hood.
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children.
Woods will be done. It's up to us to protect.
Whenever I hear think of the children, I just think of The Simpsons. Are you not done? Your speech does not resonate with my character that well.
If you'll permit me, Alfie, no.
Alpha, no,
And my
indeed.
sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
Your voice doesn't
might
suit you,
call us
buddy.
Students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition and won't want to summon their bloodthirsty primal, Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal, Ramu. Oh, Ramu. I like him, he's one of my favourite summons. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving the Gridanian vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elements, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursion, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. When the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all out war. And when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? I mean, I'll help you, but I don't think I'm going to join your party. Or your company. I do like your little hoods, though. I'd wear that. Yeah, I do have a few things to do here. Mainly, I just want to do this Broadening Horizons once. The house that Death built, I'll check out later. Because it might be something. The problem with the plus quests is they actually unlock something, and if you do too much without doing them, you miss shit, and then you have to go back, and it's a whole thing. At least after this I'll have my mount. So it won't take me forever to fucking run everywhere. Only those who possess a gate pass may travel through the White Wolf Gate. It is for your own good. The fearsome beasts that lurk beyond would tear an unprepared adventurer limb from them. Here you go, buddy. You have papers? Let us see. Ah, yes. Everything appears to be in order. Go in safely, Dest. In the future, should you wish to pass, you need only say the word. Yay! Now, where the hell is this place? I don't know where I am. I'm assuming I'm here. Yeah, I'd be down here. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I can do that for free. Because Limsa is my home. Yeah, there's no pluses here, I don't think. That I haven't done anyway. Sup, Xanthale? Here to attend the Remembrance service. Be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
A bit more pleasant than the Grindanians, like, party talk.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
It's okay, I guess.
"700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond."
That's a pretty big growth. Very pirate. Oh,
Did
these
you
two are
look
here.
As the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say.
And here I thought you guys were
Field is meant to
part of the other
signify
things.
The blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding.
I mean, when a moon hits the planet,
Still
that would be a
the
thing.
wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel,
What the shit
I
is the
see
mizzenmast?
an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again?
Yes.
Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Leviathan.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our land.
I haven't even dealt with any of the kobolds yet.
These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port.
You're very big on your ship
We must
stuff.
mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men.
Well, you're not wrong.
To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till seas
Jesus
swallows
Christ,
all.
they just waffle on.
Long live the Admiral!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral.
Alright, what are you going to tell me now? That they've got 2 people they have to fight too?
Fancy meeting you again.
Give me your hood. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lumninsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. I think all of them are. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. I've heard he's very difficult. He has like a one-hit kill. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in their Lomninson's backyard. And that is to say, naught of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Lomninsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Difference must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. I get to deal with all of them, though. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action, my bad, against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. I'm probably going with Maelstrom so far, but mainly because I like Limsa Loninsa so much. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. You literally said the same thing last time, dude. But will you sail with the Admiral? I'll be Admiral. We're going to come back here after we've gone to Ul'dah, because here, is where my class quest is, and I will become a warrior instead of Marauder, which will be nice. Husting strip. Oh, I could fucking teleport to the husting strip, damn it. What are you fucking... Do be careful with those. Break anything else, you're forced to deduct it from your salary. Beg pardon, what is my loyal manservant carrying? Why, not so small fortune and prizes able to be won by yours truly in the gold saucer. Ah, you've heard of the gold saucer? Nay, ye gads, man. You might at least try to keep up with the times. It's only the Sultanate's newest and finest place of entertainment. Thrilled to the sight of majestic birds, roaring down with the straight at the chocobo races. Pit your wits against your peers at the triple triad! At the gold saucer, one can do all this and more, and if you know what you're about, you'll walk out a wealthier man than you entered. If there's a better place to shake off one's cares after a grueling day of promenading, I've never heard of it. Did I mention that the female attendants are particularly easy on the eyes? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. As your father. Anyway, but I dare say you'd rather discover them for yourself. Yes, I'll wager you're wondering just how, in Thal's good name, you can experience the wonders of the gold saucer firsthand. Am I right, or am I right? Ha! I thought as much. Well, since this has been my lucky day, I don't see why it shouldn't be yours too. So I just so happen to have a spare golden airship ticket. You see, consider it a gift from one eligible young man about town to another. How do you know I'm a young man? Just show the ticket to that lovely girl in the uniform over at the landing, and you'll have a seat on the next airship bound for revelry and riches. Be fair warned, though. You may expect no mercy from me should our paths cross at the triple triad tables. Nay, not so much as once, as an ounce. That really does not look how you spell ounce. Haha. So I can fucking go do that. Oh shit, there's another one there. Oh, it's just about being a pug list. I better have a fucking teleport, otherwise I just ran over here for nothing. Could have sooner made it in there. Oh, I'm an idiot. The alchemist skilled? Yeah. I'm running the wrong way. Last one. And then I get to choose my grand company.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanima herself!
And Roban as well.
Good salute.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
I like the dual wielding.
Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold.
Nice.
Where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
Oh, the two twins.
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard.
I do like that sanded the best,
Note
actually.
the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Your like sister is super quiet, dude.
Never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair,
Oh, it's like that.
the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years
Fuck, I can't
into
hold
this
that for that long.
7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous?
Well,
I ask you,
you have paladins.
is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flame.
You also have the coolest name.
Death.
It's just a shame that your city is just so shit.
Surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth.
They only have one to deal with, and we already got rid of their primal.
We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth.
Looking at my
In
phone.
the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity.
I think you're
The realm
barking up the
prospers,
wrong tree.
So shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
Yeah, for Uldar!
Together we are one.
Uldar's like just greedy.
Your grace.
You gonna speak?
Raubon,
Hey, there we go.
people of Uldar, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you.
So she's their
Much has
17th
been
ruler.
made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
Then give away your money.
Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Uldar, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Hey, Orzea. Should be an A, not an E. E does not make an A sound.
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
See, I'd choose this place if their city wasn't so bad and they weren't just like a bunch of greedy people.
I fancy meeting you again.
I'm fucking everywhere, dude. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. I killed Ifrit, dude. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far? I dealt with Ifrit, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Uldar has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans send their forces to smite the primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonders, then, that the immortal flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience must be a must-welcome addition to their ranks. See, like, I feel like they're not in the worst situation. They only have to deal with one. Dania has to deal with 2 primals. Limsa only has to deal with 1, I think. Destruktikus, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. I would be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded. A moment ago, you say. What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Yes. I think it was Black. No, Horizon was where I have to do. Yeah, Horizon. And then make that fucking trek through that swamp for the like millionth time. Really good. I'm gonna rewatch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I think. Today. Start watching it tonight after I finish. Then I won't fall asleep. Damn it. Soon. Every time I walk through there, it reminds me of it. Nunu Zofu. Toto Runa. It's a guillotine beak. Dude's like running from it when he should just be fighting it. I really am annoyed that there's no fucking portal thing here. Actually easier to go to Limsa and get a boat here. Probably be quicker. There are a lot of locked quests here. Give me some cool armor. So I can stop wearing this fucking travesty. I wanted to check the map. No, there's nothing here. Alright, Minfilia. Welcome back, Dest. Were the Grand Company leader's words as illuminating as you had hoped? Ah, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Dest. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. I don't want to rest, I just want to make a decision.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother,
Oh, she finally
I'm
talks.
certain this course is best.
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies.
Very
As though
true.
The Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None.
Well.
I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
True.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
Outrage. Who was their grandfather?
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
What weapon is that on her back?
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Who are you talking to, dude? There's literally no one at the table. Alright, we're going with Maelstrom. How was the Admiral's speech? Ah, but you need not explain. That you stand before me now is answer enough. You have resolved to join the Maelstrom, have you not? Yes. That's the spirit, lad. With allies like you, how much stronger is our crew? Let us brave the seas together, friend. Now that choice is made, it is time to add your name to our rolls. Make your way to Maelstrom Command back in Limsa. Oh, I get a belt. Or an earring. Or a ring. All of it worse than what I already have equipped. Nice. Tis on the upper decks, in case you have forgotten. I will send word to our personnel officer to expect you. Duties of a Maelstrom soldier can be both arduous and challenging, but I promise you, you will not regret this choice. May your passage be swift and your bearings sure. Back home. Oh wait. Nah, too late. I'll do it later. I needed to go to that airship so I could go to the gold saucer. Ah. Okay. I feel like that is... yeah, Aft Castle. That's what I thought. And then we head to the Marauders Guild. Very regal. Hail, adventurer! What business have you at a Maelstrom Command? My name is Destruktikus. I believe you're expecting me. Destruktikus. I, our recruitment officer, sent word of your coming. It shall be an honor to induct you into the ranks of the Maelstrom. Now, before I can accept your oath, you must be made aware of several... Sir! Oh god, we gotta do something before we get accepted. What is it, Private? And this had better be important. Sir, we've received a report from a lookout in Lower Las Nocia. Sir, Imperial forces have fired upon a Highwind Skyways airship. The vessel is in a bad way, sir, and appears to be banking for an emergency landing in Cedarwood. Cedarwood, damn it! We have no troops available in that area. The bulk of our infantry is bogged down on the coast, skirmishing with the fishbacks. Oronir, this is highly irregular, but I fear your first duty in service to the Maelstrom must needs be unofficial. Yeah. If our man in Lower Las Nocia is correct, the airship will come down in the territory crawling with Imperial scouts. If there are any survivors, we must reach them before the Garleans do. Make haste to Cedarwood, locate the airship, and if any of its occupants are alive, make sure they come to no further harm. We'll see about swearing you in upon your return. Of course I've got to do something. Can't ever be easy. I don't even know how to get to the Cedarwood. Marauder's Guild. Sup, Winer Zone. Oh, I get Butcher's Block and a good axe. And a bunch of stuff I can't use because this freaking thing doesn't let me use shit. Anyway. Destruktikus, your confrontation with the beast is at hand. Kujata has made his presence known. Reports place the creature to the northeast of the Red Rooster Steed, in the vicinity of the Grey Fleet. Excuse me. There is little more for me to say about this. Harness all the strength you have built through your labors of sweat and blood, and unleash its full fury upon Kujata at his menagerie of scavengers. Sighard yet lies abed, trusting in your strength and praying for your victory. I ask that you go to the lad before the battle and tell him you venture forth to fell the object of his vengeance. Such news should cheer his ailing heart. The time has come, Destruktikus Oronir. May your axe strike deep and true. Okay, which one are we gonna do first? There's no portal to that. I did, however, run past the stuff that can TP me to Lower Nocia. La Nocia. I think this is the job change quest too. Maybe? I don't know. Probably would have been smarter to do the other quest first, because then I would have had my mount. Oh, it's here as well anyway. We'll do both. Nope, I just wanted to get you as a place I could take the porter too. Not that I ever use it. Oh, he's up and about. Destruktikus, I'm sorry for making trouble. No, I deserve what I got. It's my own fault for believing in you. But you came back anyway, and now you're gonna take that axe to Kujata's head, ain't you? I ain't... I know you can beat it, that bastard. You got to. Does this face lie? Like... Oh. I heard Kujata had reared his ugly head again, and reckoned you'd not be too far behind. I hope you won't object to me lending my aid I can. We've been through much, you and I would see this tale to its end. Okay. Ronbar, well, he felt much the same. So here we are, a pack of 2 to offset the ravenous beasts that follow in Kujata's wake. Well, I've got to talk to Ronbar first. Might be as I'm sticking me nose in where it ain't wanted, but I couldn't abide the thought of ye facing that monster solo. Kujata got his friends, so it's only fair if you've got a couple too. And what are friends for if not to lighten your load? I already did some of the groundwork for you. Seems like a farmer and his wain have fallen victim to the Frane's pack. If we follow the trail of destruction, it might just lead us to the bigger bugger himself. Job change! Where is he though? No, that's just leaves. Oh, yeah. It's not a big trail of destruction. It's a singular lavender pot. Found a pot that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. I don't get why a cattle tyrant is attacking me, but okay. Found a barrel from the farmer's wain. Is a dodo going to attack me? Or is it going to be another thing? Oh, Plain Strider. Okay. Find a crate. Oh, I haven't fought one of these before. Yeah, they're not that bad. It's gonna take me over there. Or is it? Overturned Wayne. Oh, it's a cart. For some reason I thought Wayne meant like a fucking farm or something. I don't know. Never heard the term Wayne for a cart. Duty. Get a little cutscene. Yeah, I've been waiting for you, Destruktikus. You've fallen into my trap. That's what this seems like. Oh, he has like a big nose. All my cooldowns. Oh man, they just keep coming. Alright, fine, I won't bother with them. Oh shit, I'm nearly dead. What did he do to me? Oh, he has a thing that puts healing magic down. I dodged that. Fuck off. He's dead. I win. Yeah. I was only worried at one point there. Very lifeless eyes there. Destruktikus. It appears our timing was fortuitous. The Axe Master carried me here so I could see. Take a picture. You did it. You really did it. I'm just so, like, expressionless because of that fucking mask. Ma, Dad, do you see? Death killed the bastard. He's finally dead. Thank you. Thank all of you. Destruktikus, do you reckon I could learn to swing an axe like that? Sure, why not? One eye's bigger, I mean. I want to protect folk too. Keep them safe from, you know, monsters and things. If you train hard, then naught is beyond your reach, young man. I wonder if you run into him again later. I don't think so. Then that's what I'll do. I'll train every single day. You'll see, I'll be the strongest hero there ever was. Every time it cuts to me, it's just so fucking stupid because I'm just like... Because the fucking helmet covers my face. Well done, Dest. I knew from the first moment we met that you would rise to meet any challenge. I talked to Winer's Zone last. I saw it with my own eyes, and I still scarce believe it. You brought down the mountain. It is done, Dest. You have answered the boys' prayers and upheld the pride of the guild. Hold your head high, Marauder. I shall be awaiting your triumph return to Limsa Lominsa. Alright, let's go fucking do this thing. I'm not joining no fate. Oh, they're like fucking lorises. Proceed. Oh, do I get to fight those other people? I can't remember their names. Starts with a G. I do. Awesome. I'll take them all on. Well, oh, it wasn't me. It was the dodo. An adventurer. What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. We have cover. They couldn't see us. You're putting us in danger running. Just let me ask them questions. This tree, the perfect cover. Maelstrom Command sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Look at my face. Be at ease, sir. We are of the Maelstrom. You are Garland Ironworks engineer, yes? One of our lookouts reported the attack on your craft. We're here to rescue you. You must be Oronir. Good work on reaching our friend here before the Imperials. Yeah, now you feel stupid. I do like that fucking gear, though. I mean, why you'd wear cloth is stupid. You're not a mage. You don't do magic. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work, if there are no end to the man's treachery. The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Erosian savages. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Just let me go fucking kill them. Scouting party from Castrum Ocidans, I'd say. Seems they want your ship, engineer. Wedge. Oh, it's Wedge! You have to help him. The fool of Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? Isn't that the new design people have been whispering about? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Maester Garland. Well, since he went missing. Master, not Maester. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring. She really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Sons of bitches. Alright, pay attention. We're gonna hit these Imperials hard and fast. If they want a souvenir from Erosia, they can have a knife in the gut. But they're not getting this ship. Oh, and don't forget to save the Lalafell. What you say, Oronir? Ready to give those curs a hiding? Like a tidal wave, lads. Charge. That's a good charge. Ooh, tidal waves like crash. They don't really charge. An ambush. To arms. Wouldn't say an ambush. Oh, I'm blind. Oh, this is their tank. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, he must be their healer. It's a magic check. I should probably get rid of the other guys first. Well, I got the healer hit. Fucking running? No. Just decided to move. Take that. Fucking Magitech. Pigs. Ah. Pigs and Wedge. I like that. Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications, we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. We'll stand watch until the ship is ready to take off. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts eventually, but I doubt they'll get here for a good while yet. Oronir, you're free to return to Maelstrom Command and complete your induction. Ordinarily, I'd ask you to stay, but I think we'd all feel better knowing an adventurer of your ability was safely sworn in and ready for the next mission. Rest assured, I'll inform Commander of the part you played today. I just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Oh. Seriously though, if it hadn't been for you and the Maelstrom lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Fuck yeah, Biggs and Wedge. Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. Back we go. Teleporting is awesome. We want to go to the Marauders first. That was truly a mighty feat, Des. Never have I seen a Marauder so dedicated to attaining the pinnacle of his discipline. In recognition of your achievements, I, Axemaster Winerzone, pass on to you our guild's final technique, the Butcher's Block. It shall make of your axe a whistling guillotine of deadly force. While potent as a single attack, I suggest you first stagger your opponent with a heavy swing, followed by a ringing skull sunder. Only then shall you unlock the full destructive potential of this strike. Though the thought brings me both joy and sadness, there is naught more I can teach you. May the memories of your time here at the Guild sustain you as you strive for ever greater heights of perfection. Experience now shall be your tutor. There will always be greater foes and deadlier challenges on which to test your blade. Of that, I am certain. You enter a realm of our craft in which even I have never set foot. I only hope that when you reach the very boundaries of your art, you will return to share your triumphs with us. Until then, Dest, make your axe ever swing true. Alright. I can't equip that. But it would be very good if I have it for when I get a replacement. Because that's 42. So we'll hold on to it. I think I'm gonna look this fucking stupid for a while. This one time at level 30. Ha ha. Very funny. Ooh, it's very shiny and I like it. Wait, was it better than what I had equipped? I had a fucking other thing equipped, yeah. Like by 4 damage. I missed the thing again. Aft Castle. I'm supposed to be having the job changed to a warrior now. Welcome back, Oronir. I just heard the report. You needn't be concerned about the engineers. They completed their return trip without further Imperial interference. I must admit I had my doubts at first, but it seems the stories about you have true. Look forward to seeing what else you're capable of, after you're properly inducted into the Maelstrom, of course. Now speaking of your induction. None of this is worth me getting, so... Let us start afresh, shall we? You are welcome here, Destruktikus Oronir. That such a well-respected adventurer would choose to join our ranks is most heartening. Before you swear your allegiance to us, however, it is only right that I tell you exactly what it is you will be joining. A grand company is more than simply a collection of soldiers. It is an all-encompassing organization which draws upon the resources of an entire city-state to form a united military force capable of standing against the nation's deadliest enemies. We of the Maelstrom are charged with meeting the threats posed by the Primals and the Garlean Empire, and solving the many problems caused by the Calamity. Every man and woman who serves under our colors has a role to play in keeping the great warship that is Limsa Lominsa afloat, and on whatever heading Chief Admiral Melwib Lothenswine sees fit to set. A part of this grand vessel's crew, you will be expected to take your turn at the oars, for the winds do not look favourable, lad, and the strength of arm may be all that sees us safe to port. If I've lost you with talk of ship and oar, let me put it another way. A Maelstrom soldier labours till his last breath, fights till his last drop of blood. I thought that was a comma, not a full stop. We give our all in service to this nation, and no less is expected of you. Oronir, it is customary for new recruits to swear an oath of their own choosing upon entering the Maelstrom ranks. Is there aught you'd like to say? You have my sword, till sea swallows all. What skills I have are yours, till sea swallows all. I will follow. You have my sword. I don't have a sword. And I have no doubt we'll need it. Keep your weapons close to hand, lad. You call me lad. Dest Oronir, I hereby assign you the rank of Storm Private 3rd Class. You are now officially a soldier of the Maelstrom. Welcome aboard, Private. May you serve Limsa Lominsa well, till sea swallows all. It's more like that, not like that. It's like that. They don't even like salute, they do that and then they drop their hand. Bit weird. Now I've got to go back and see them, I'm assuming. Can you hear me, Des? This has been Philia. An officer of the Maelstrom contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Oronir. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintances of your new comrades, but I'll ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a man of the storm, you are no less Xion. Pray return to the Walking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. No. Yay. Oh, he doesn't have a thing. Don't I have a... Oh, he might. My little chocobo. Yes. Well, if it isn't Private Oronir, I must say the tales of your deeds have been an inspiration to the troops. Our duties take us far and wide, and I'll wager you've slogged across quite a few miles of countryside on naught but your own 2 feet. Such a sterling soldier of the Maelstrom deserves his own steed. Let us see about having one issued for you. All you need to do is obtain a Storm Chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with the Quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to the Freygame, and she will see you're saddled up on one of our trusty birds. Sure, I'll begin my training in orders. Just the man I was hoping to hear. Your exploits of late have been the talk of Limsa. Don't let this puff your sails up too much, but I've heard some of the higher-ups saying that Maelstrom would be lost at sea without you. But I suspect you're not the type to rest on your laurels. Nay, the tempest raging in your eyes tells me you're looking for new waters to navigate. Fortunately, we have just the place for people like you. Have you perchance heard of the Wolves' Den? It is a proving ground of sorts, established by the Erosian Alliance, a place where the most promising of Grand Company recruits are sent to hone their skills. The Wolves' Den is to be found just off the shores of La Nocia. The ferry at the Morobi dry docks in Lower Nocia will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Berkeoye Lotalson. I've let him know that you'll be coming, so you can count on a warm welcome. Fucking, where's the Quartermaster? There you are. What? Well met. I say, have you ever considered joining a free company? If not, may I suggest you do? A whole new world. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong fucking one. I just want my fucking... To obtain your personal, you must present Freygame with a Storm Chocobo issuance. This document can be obtained by exchanging company seals with the Storm Quartermaster. He's hoping you have been setting it. I haven't got any seals yet. I should have 300. I have 200. Oh, are you serious? I have to fucking go all the way to the Waking Sands to teleport back here to get my fucking chocobo. That's so fucking dumb. Or I can go do this. I just want my chocobo. Also have to change my skills around. Because that... Actually, yeah, that works. How much is it going to cost me, Fairy Keeper? What? Why can't I talk to you? Yes, Wolf's Den. Let's go. I don't want to fucking test no PvP skills, I just want that reward so I can buy my chocobo. Suppose I should attune myself to this. In case I ever want to do PvP. Ooh, the machinist guns look pretty cool. So is that's what rangers turn into. I like the floaty thing too. Good advertising for PvP though. I don't recall seeing your ugly mug around here before. You say that Rahiki sent you? She said she was sending an adventurer, not some simpering sea louse. Bah! If I'd known it was your sorry hide I'd be dealing with, I'd have spit on your recommendation papers and tossed them into the briny deep. But, much to my charging, you made it here in one piece. I took a ferry, dude. So listen up. They call this place the Wolf's Den, but you're no wolf. No, you're the run of the litter. A whimpering, drooling pup who'd be lucky to suckle one drop from your mum's teat before your bigger siblings grab you by your neck and toss you aside to starve like the wretch you are. Not cool, dude. Stand up straight, maggot. This ain't no place for the faint of heart, and I give your sorry ass till sundown before you run home with your tail between your legs, crying for your mum. You're beyond help, but because I'm feeling so goddamn generous, I'll give it to you anyway. If you're a mind to learn something, come back and I'll beat it into you good and proper, and next time you show your ugly mug, I want to see fangs. Dismissed. Yeah, I don't want to... Nah, Wolf Den's now accessible. Thank Christ. Aft Castle. Like civilized men and women. Oh, I didn't grab this one. Lieutenant is looking for a few good soldiers. Okay. You're familiar with what transpired at Katnir 5 years ago, ain't you, Private Oronir? I don't mean the gods damn moon cracking open at the thrice damn primal rain and hellfire upon us. Even folk in the Far East heard that tale, I reckon. What I'm wondering is how knowledgeable you are with regards to the aftermath, when the Erusian Alliance saw fit to settle in a jointly administer the region for the foreseeable future. Waste of time, money and men, most say. What with nothing of value in the Cartanua Flats, eh? That's the story to which most folk have been privy. The truth, of course, being a fair bit different. In case he ain't yet in the know, the Primal's rampage laid bare these Alagian ruins, which no one else had seen even the slightest inkling existed prior to the calamity. It didn't take a bleeding genius to recognize that we'd found something important, and what we'd be fools to let it fall into the wrong hands. The power that declared that we'd protect and study the ruins together, and so we did, until now. Limsa, Luminsa, Uldar, and Gridania have all formally asserted a claim to the territory. The time for talk has passed, the time for action has come. That being said, we'd be a sorry excuse for an alliance if we let the one issue divide us. So, while there'll be fighting, it'll be in accordance with the rules. All hostilities shall be confined to the disputed territories, and engagements shall be fought to submission, not death. Remember that when you're on the front line, Private, beat a man within a limb of his life if you must, but see that it goes no further. You'll be joining the fight, won't you? A soldier with your talents would make a tremendous difference. What's more, you'd be doing the nation a great service. At least speak with our man at the airship landing before you decide one way or the other. Think on it, Private. That's all I ask. Chocobo time! How much do I have? Oh, I have enough to buy a thing. I kind of want that overcoat, but I don't have enough. It's also worse armor than what I've already got equipped. Who do I give the fucking issue to? Oh, he's all the way over there. He might be on lower too. Chocobo keep! Give me my chocobo! What a bird issue, you say? Well then I'll need to see your Storm Chocobo insurance. Yes! Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment please, I'll be right back with your chocobo. Oh, it's got like red armor and stuff on it. That's pretty cool. Oh, they're cloth, but it's still cool. And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you want to give your noble steed a name. What am I gonna name him? Could name him after CK's horse. Yeah, I think I will. Armageddon. That is how you spell Armageddon. Let's double check, because I'm bad at English. It is. Nice. Heh, I dare say he likes his name. Damn right he does. Here is your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow onto it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your chocobo rider's license, as is required by law. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. I know how to read. Yeah! Where's my fucking inventory? You get to go there. Aw. I can't summon him here. I may have broken it. Oh, what? What? What did I do? Do I have to have glacial grease to summon it? I can change it and I can change his color. Do you sell it? I don't... I am very confused. This is like the one time I wish Sumi was here so she could tell me what to do. I'm just looking something up. Oh. Okay, so apparently the Marauder dude should have a quest for me. But he does not. Let's go have a look. Oh, I have to get further in the main story. Okay. I can't become a warrior yet, so my fucking Marauder will get higher. Oh my god, someone's playing fucking Zelda. Ah, he fucked it up. Alright, I need to go... Actually, I'm gonna fucking double check this summoning thing. I used the fucking whistle. And now I don't have it. I don't need Ethernet. Fuck, I need to go to Horizon. Oh, I have a mount guide. Okay. Ah, I hit the wrong button. I should actually go there. Yeah! Look at this shit! Best day ever. It doesn't tell me how much faster it is. I'm assuming this is probably the slowest Chocobo. Unless you level it up, which means I need to get glacial greens. Then it can fight for me. So I need to give that, do that, and do that. I need to go do that. Oh, I thought he could like hover maybe or something. Just fucks right off. Actually, I should probably do that. Because I'll need this for stuff. Welcome back, Dest. Lady Minfilia waits for you within. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Destruktikus. I keep pronouncing the C. It's like a silent C, and it's annoying me. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you've already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Hey! It's Biggs and Wedge. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've been properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And this is Wedge. And I'm... Guardsman, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. Yeah. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Erosia. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Walking Sands. Where to next? Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. It's a great anecdote. And I can't count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you, all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Isn't that sweet? Level 31! Where are we going now, Minfilia? Oh, I'm investigating the sylphs. This is what I need to do to get my next class, or to change my class.
Having set aside the formalities,
I like your voice, actually.
we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
He's one of my favorite summons.
Though technically a beast tribe, sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know.
Like, just speak in English, dude. You don't have to use big words.
It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo.
Oh,
Winning
okay.
the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
I'm totally not gonna go there and kill a bunch of them.
I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods.
Pun intended.
Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
It's like their area, isn't it?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Quite.
Us, Ida, us!
Your monocle speaks like bounds of your character. Alright, let's go. Enough of this fucking talking and shit. Where am I going? Sylph management. Adder's Nest. Okay, that one. New Gridania. All the money I've got has just like covered my expenses of teleporting lately. Sup, Serpent Commander. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to— I am one. Beg pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Commander Vossar Hilo has been awaiting the aid of the Scions. That's what I'm here. Hail, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? No. Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Yida and Papalmo. Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men... Oh god, it's still on that. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, the curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylphs' relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramu or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where Scions come in. The Sylphs of Little Solus remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solus, you will come upon the Hawthorn Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favour. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs, this should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorn Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendlier palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalmo. Fuck, every time it comes to his name. Where am I going? Right there. Okay. And I can't mount here. Of course. Music's fairly pleasant. Oh, fuck, I can... God damn it. I can class change now, I think. Yeah, I can. Fuck it, class change. We'll come back and do this. Defiance and Soul of the Warrior. Ah, Dest. Just the man I was hoping to see. Aye, it's plain as the day that you've no equal in our guild, and I've tasks that I'd entrust to no ordinary marauder. To wit, I just received a message from an old comrade-in-arms of mine who now serves as a guardsman in Costa del Sol. It would seem the fighting's grown fierce in those parts, and he finds himself in dire need of reinforcements. Mind you, this man is no white-livered whelp. He can wield an axe with the best of them, as evidenced by Master Gagaruju's paying good coin for the service of he and his men. No, any enemy who could fluster that bunch is not one to be trifled with. I've sent Sulquib on ahead to tend to the wounded. Seek her out upon your arrival, and she'll appraise you of the situation at hand. How the fuck do I get to Costa del Sol? I don't even know where that is. Oh, okay, it's in eastern Las Nocia. Okay. I have a fucking mount now. I missed it again, every time. I can just run over there. Quickest is probably from lower. Let's go. Here's a distance, though. Mount Guide. Born and bred in the city-state of Ishgard, the majority of company chocobos are geldings of the bouncy variety. However, mastered... Fuck, there's a lot of words that I have never encountered in my entire life. Wish it would tell me the percentage that increases my movement speed. Because it doesn't feel like it's that much. It's like, you've never been here. You can't look at Easton. Either that or my map is just breaking. There we go. I picked the right one. It's a nice little area. Okay. Like the beach tune too. Sup, Sulkwy? Dest, ever the sight for sore eyes. A nasty bale of turtles has been preying on the area of late, snapping and gnashing at everything in sight. Why, even the best men that the Master Geguruju could buy find themselves no match for these creatures. Word has it that the beasts have been sighted swimming in from the lightly guarded northern shore. I would send you there to investigate the cause behind the burgeoning numbers? Fucking, I don't know. Budgering? Someone else with the chocobo. What do you eat? Ah, okay. Fell Demon. Good name. I like his axe. The Way of the Warrior. He's summoning the turtles. Ugh, damn it all, Dest. We must see to these beasts. Come here, crazed turtle. Oh, I hit the wrong fucking button. Oh. Oh, he's dead already. What? Oh, she must be fucking attacking the shit out of them too. Oh, they're both dead. Nice. It's an even bigger turtle. 7 hells, there's no end to them. Prepare to fall back. I'll see to the shellbacks. You whelps just try not to end up as turtle grub. That axe, I've not seen its like in... Destruktikus, we must do what we can. Whoops. I keep fucking up because I'm so used to doing 1, 2. Aha! Praise no not a chelone. Oh, I'm missing. Tomahawk the shit out of that. That should send them scuttling back to their nests. You can call me Curious George. One remark about the name and I'll rip your ugly heads from your shoulders and suck the marrow out of your twitching spines. You two are guards from Costa del Sol, I reckon. Not as such, we are of the Marauders Guild, sent here by Ackmaster Winerzone to assist in the defense. I am Solquib, and this is my comrade, Dest. From the guild, you say? Well, blow me down and call me a boggy. Had you told me sooner, I'd have introduced myself with proper respect. You're Dest, right? We've only just met, but I've seen in you a strength not found in ordinary men. You were just making fun of me, dude. What say you unleash the beast within and become a warrior with me? A warrior, you say? So it was you I saw brandishing battle techniques I had thought lost to the sands of time. Lost? Gah ha ha. Perhaps in these parts, but where I come from, the way of the warrior is alive and well. My tribe has been handing them down for thousands of years. Yet our numbers dwindle with every new summer, and this is why I left the mountain where I was raised to come here. What say you, Dest? If you would walk the path of the warrior with me, seek me out at Hidden Falls. I don't fucking know where that is. Where the fuck is Hidden Falls? The warriors of old. We have all heard the tales, but never once did I dream that I would meet one in the flesh. My memory is cloudy, but many years ago it was said that there was a young marauder in the company of heroes who would unleash crushing blows, theretofore unseen by his comrades. When the company disbanded, he vanished, never to be seen again. Might that be this Curious George? I cannot vouch for the man's identity, but there can be no denying the display of strength we saw today, nor that he has taken a liking to you, Dest. This could be an opportunity for the ages. Hidden Falls, was it? Wearing your boots, I would head off there without delay. I don't fucking know where Hidden Falls is. Fuck, that's a... Well, it's not that far, actually. No large buffalo. I want no quarry. Are you fighting the waterfall? It looks like you're fighting the waterfall. I knew you would come, Des. Let us begin. Any man can take up an axe and call himself a marauder, but to become a true warrior, he must prove he can tame the inner beast that guides the blade. I witnessed your battle with the turtles, and I must say that I was impressed. You have proven yourself far more worthy of this than I could have imagined. In your hands lies the soul of the warrior, a crystal within which the deeds of thousands 1,000 warriors from history are recorded. For countless generations, the soul has been passed on to those in my tribe who choose the path of the warrior, to guide them and aid them on their journey. When your inner beast awakens, the runes will resonate, further empowering your will and granting you such strength as you never thought possible. Today, there is cause for celebration, my friend, for through you, I have ensured that my tribe's legacy will endure. Yes, it is for this day, this moment, that I came down from the mountain. Yet however earnestly I pursue my goal, I cannot deny the fear inside me that my mission will ultimately end in failure. For you see, while I style myself a warrior, the truth is that I left the mountain before my training was complete. And while I carry with me the chronicles of my ancestors, detailing the ancient arts of war, I lack the ability to fully decipher the texts. Yet there may still be hope, for there is another who fled my village, one who shared my dream of passing on the teachings of the tribe, and can read the tome, my brother. Without him, I fear there is little more I can teach you at this time, but that will not discourage me from continuing my studies of the Chronicles, nor shake my belief that further secrets will soon reveal themselves to me. Until then, I ask that you use the knowledge I've passed on to you, and continue your training. You must strive to harden your will so that it may endure the strain of future burdens. Good luck, my friend. The next warrior quest will be available from Curious George upon reaching level 35. You hear the whispers of the village ancestors. Am I a warrior now? It says Marauder. Oh, that's what stance is. I am confused. I am also confused by what this means. I thought it just told me how fast my mount was. Why would I want to go on my inventory? Oh, I am a warrior now. Warrior Marauder is the same thing, but I'm a warrior, but where's that skill I just unlocked? I don't even remember what the skill was called. Okay. Back to Gridania. Was it the Conjurer's Shield? Oh, Lances. Aye, the ferry docked at the base of the hill will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorn hut without much trouble. The Hawthorns are most welcoming folk, who have shown us no small measure of goodwill. Still, a bit of curiosity goes a long way. I would encourage you to stop by Full Flower Combe and introduce yourself to Rosa before you travel on. You're not the boss of me. I don't want to be a Lancer. Sup, fairy? Oh, it fucking wants me to. Well, it's not the lavender beds, it's the other one. Take Blimpier and his shroud, yes. Did I have challenges here? Yes. Oh, North Shroud. There's only one. Oh, two Eastern. No, it's Talon and Land. No, only one in East Shroud, so I've got to make sure I kill Disease Trance as soon as I see them. I mean, that's a pretty good fucking. Oh, they're saplings. Rain. Work good. It's gone. I don't know. I know what I meant. Adventurer, thank the 12. You couldn't have come at a more opportune time. Please, you must help us. I'm kind of in the middle of stuff. Well, it's our bees. The poor little dears are under attack by a murderous swarm of hornets. These beef hides are our livelihood. You must save them. Come out, hornets. Come out. GCD is killing me, I swear to God. Wow. Thank you, friend. Finally, our bees can make their honey in peace. I knew you would, 12 cent, the moment I laid eyes upon you. You travel to our hut, you say, and would speak with the serpent officer there? There is one who goes by Emelian. He is a sentry at Jocelyn's Spire, but makes regular excursions to our hut. He's quite enamored of our honey and the tales of my husband, Rolf. Though I found him to be tight-lipped around those he's unfamiliar with. Oh, I know what you might try. Why don't you take a jar of fresh honey to him? I reckon you'll find him more than talkative then. I mean, if all it takes is a jar of honey to open this guy's mouth, really, should he be... Well, that's where that house thing is. A dude we're trusting secrets to? Are we trusting secrets to him? I don't know, we're doing something. There's no fucking portal here. Oh, that's the Sylph Stronghold. Oh, there is. I don't need no porter. I'm just here to get the porter path. There we go. The PP. Indeed, I am a melian of the Twin Adder. Your face is unfamiliar, too. You have a present for me, you say? Poisoned honey! The maelstrom sends their regards. Anyway, a jar of Rose's honey, and freshly harvested to boot. You certainly know how to make a first impression, friend. Ah, so you are the adventurer of whom the commander spoke. Do forgive me for being curt. My stomach was rumbling something fierce. My word, this honey, like liquid gold. Forgive me. You have come to discuss not honey, but sylphs. For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more? You'd do well to speak to Rose's husband here, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the sylphs than I'll ever know. So you're useless then. Rolf Hawthorne, Patriarch of the Beekeeping. Come to learn a thing or two about the sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. Beg your pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my story with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. Oh, fuck off. Sorry, it is late and I am tired. The sylphs, yes, father told me his story plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Anyway. Money. Money, money, money. Money. The sylphs, inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing more ball faces on our mast, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbour no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. The quickest way to a Quillman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuff on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of your forest friends. Gonna slash dance at them, I guess? Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along, Drat, what was it again? And Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friends. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than mine. Well, that dude's got a horse. A peace offering for the sylphs. I'd give you another jar of my honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep. Dear, no, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin, the Ochu. Oh, I know the Ochus. When chewed, it excludes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying this stuff, but the Sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen any Ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. I am far too high a level for this shit. Curious tussock. Yeah, I remember these. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. This is a sanctuary. Good. Your breast XP here. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Milkroot, but of course, those sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quickly as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milkroot will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. I've taken a liberty of wrapping your milkroot well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from the god's awful stench. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the morbol that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. I'm probably never coming back here, dude. You've more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. I just want to ask them some questions. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it, if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. Ah, and before I forget, don't go trapsizing off just yet. Amelian here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. Think I'm gonna call it there. I haven't really leveled or anything this thing because of all the long-winded stuff and the running around. And this quest is gonna lead on to some big stuff, and I don't want to like finish midway through them. So stopping there. Thank you all for watching. I'll be back Friday probably. Because tomorrow's my day off. Saturday I won't be doing it, and Sunday I'll be doing Devil May Cry. So I might even do some tomorrow because I will be doing Devil May Cry when it comes out for a couple days. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will catch you tomorrow or Friday. Alright, bye.